Hi there, that's right, great and glorious, to be famous one day, Nick Dutch. Back on the camera one more time, and today we're doing a reading for someone whose YouTube channel name is Jillian Chan. Now, this particular individual is going through an awful lot of financial and emotional stress at the moment and basically wants to make sure things are going to work out okay. There's a sense of there being a bit of chaos with the family as well, so there's an awful lot of things going on there. Now, I don't normally do general readings on this particular service, but I'm going to use a general reading methodology. But I'm going to bear in mind what you've asked and we'll see basically what comes through. Still using the good old-fashioned Book of Thoth Tarot. It's still the one I tend to use professionally, so you'll be getting a good feeling to the way I do things when I'm working over the telephone. When I'm hired to do parties and entertainment events, I'll use a different tarot pack that has a different message associated with it that's more relevant, let's say, to that particular event. So that's something that people have got to bear in mind, because obviously when I'm doing an event, that's a different issue altogether. But I'll do this just as if it was a reading over the phone. So let's see what's coming through. I'm shuffling like mad, as is traditional, whilst I'm talking, making sure we get a nice random outcome of the cards, and we'll see where we can go from here. Just a second, please. Okay, right, now the cards are down, the spread is done. I'll quickly show you the cards, we'll go through it bit by bit, step by step, and we'll see what kind of messages we can get. Okay? Be right back. Okay, guys and girls, this is a variation of the Celtic Cross spread, as I'm sure you can see. Signs for yourself are here, the staff cards are there. I've immediately laid the staff cards out horizontally just for a change. Okay, I like a bit of variability when I'm working. Now let's start from where you are in the here and now. Here we go. Two of coins there, signs of change and that of dynamic flux. So yes, you are going through some chaos at the moment. It does feel a bit like a moment of anxiety, but also not looking too bad. If we uncover the cards here, okay, we got an air sign there, namely a staff card. Okay, it's labeled as oppression, but it's also reversed, talking about using the sense of stress and anxiety as an opportunity for further learning and further growth with the passage of time. So I'm not too worried basically on the grand scale of things, okay? You mentioned financial concerns there, and there we got the 10 of coins there, very strong signs of money being on your mind, but also money being something which can be dealt with, as of course the signs are upright, so there's another positive message. Opportunities for learning, financial growth and development, not looking too bad, and finding ways out of a sense of a trap or feeling oppressed and, really held back. Reflection on the past, I feel that maybe you're looking back to a time when you had better dreams about the way that things could be in the future. So think positively and try and learn from any mistakes that have been made. But the anticipation of the future is actually not looking too bad. One phrase which is given to me a lot is "this will pass." And that's one of the attitudes you've got to take when there's serious turmoil going on in your life or around you. Alright, some people think that when we talk about problems in our life, that's a bit wishy-washy. But no, real life often does have real problems in it, and that's basically what you've got here. Signs of conflict you're aware of. It looks like you're trying to be diplomatic, because that's in the subconscious mind part of the reading. You're aware of the problems, you're aware of the conflicts. You don't want to rock the boat too much, which is basically a very strong sense of your own wisdom, your own intelligence basically coming to the fore. So again, these are good signs, alright? So you're going through difficulty, but there's progress. And you are the driving force and the engine of progress. And you've got to make sure you maintain that attitude and you keep yourself as being the position of authority there, okay? You are the ruler of your own life. Now, as far as your family environment is concerned, because the feeling I'm getting here is very politically charged, I would have to say that it's the individuals in your family all have their own ideas as to what they want to achieve and where they want to go, but it's almost like that these goals are working against each other, and you seem to be working against each other as individuals, maybe due to a certain lack of sensitivity, not on your part, but maybe on the part of other people within your family environment. Maybe it's not a very comfortable situation, and that's why I feel we got signs of strife there, looking back towards a more positive time. You got your financial concerns, which are probably making matters worse. Obviously, if you're in debt, consider getting some free financial advice, or possibly even going for bankruptcy, because that's what I had to do. And we have to make big decisions under trying times in our life. Okay, so we've had a look at the anticipation of the future, which is looking quite positive, quite loving, you could even say. Let's actually move on and see what we've got here. Now, the first thing you should notice is that there's no real signs of complete conflict in this part of the reading, and in fact later on down the line, in the unexpected parts of the future, okay, a sense of calm, a sense of almost spiritual wisdom coming for you within this year of 2010. So the reading is not talking about turning everything around overnight. It's a sense of progress, and if everything is complex right now, you've got to see this almost like it's a military campaign, and you've got to tackle one problem at a time in order to make sure you reach like the final goals of tranquility and success. Your longer term goals, that's looking okay. Okay, the victory signs there, they are reversed, and they're just talking about being aware of how much you've got to go through. I'm not saying this to be depressive or indeed to make you feel depressed, it's just you've got to be aware that you've got work to do, okay? A very short-term future, okay? Again, a reiteration of the anticipation of the future signs, again another cup suit, but this time moving forward towards the feminine principle there and there. So yes, you are still going to be the driving force in your family, bringing about an understanding and sensitivity. Your midterm future, 3 to 6 months down the line from now, very much a question of your own energy, almost as if you are the matrifocal character. You are the one who is in charge of the whole family environment, but you don't have to rule with an iron fist. In this case, you can rule with your sensitivity and with your love, and to be able to teach other people in reality what it means to be loving and responsible at the same time. I don't know if this is making any sense to you, I just hope that it is, okay? Because that's an important message. Responsibility is one thing and loving is another, and just trying to make the right things happen and the right balance between love and responsibility is very difficult, and sometimes the responsibility aspect can in fact be love in its own right. And making sure other people around you understand that and are compassionate to where you're coming from can be difficult. But between 3 and 6 months down the line from now, you're achieving it. I feel the signs are reversed here, just again reiterating the message, you've got work to do. It's not there yet. You've got turmoil around you. You've got, you're overcoming oppression. You're reaching back into your past to try and get some learning from there. You've got the financial problems. You're aware there's conflict around you. But it's not just the family environment, is it? There's other forms of conflicts in your social environment which is causing problems. It's difficult for me to give you precise accuracy on, but there's something strange going on there, okay? Okay, now, why does Nick Dutch think this is a good reading for you today? Well, there's a responsibility aspect, there's a loving aspect, there's a sense of care and compassion, there's a sense of eventual family unity, and a sense of getting over problems. The goal, the way that you see it, may not be that easy to reach from the here and now. But if you don't allow yourself to go into depression and anxiety, you may well have much more opportunity to sort out the problems. It is an optimistic reading, but it's an optimistic reading with a few caveats in there. Namely that area of responsibility, that sense of needing to focus upon yourself and where your needs lie, as well as to not inflict, but to inform and to educate other people as to what it means to be both responsible and loving. Do you understand where I'm coming from there? Okay. I think I'm running a bit low on time, so I'll leave it there for now. I bid you good fortune, God and or Goddess and or none of the above bless. Nick Dutch signing out for now, and we'll speak again very soon.